Why hello there guys, my name is FNT, and today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on what I like to call the water effect. And first of all, I just want to say, in my FU edit, here are the 4 Easter eggs, because no one could find this one except for Clark himself, but I told him about it. So the first one, it says Clark's a noob, and no one could see that because it was there for literally like 2 frames, and then it just went like that fast. So you couldn't see that one that well. So that one was that was one of them, and then the second one was on this clip. It was right here, Clark Glass is a noob, and then the player card. And then the last one is on this clip. It says Je suis French, so that's the last one. And those are the 4 Easter eggs. So if you guys found them, congratulations, but no one commented saying they found them. So yeah. Now I just want to say I'm sorry for being inactive the past little while. I had a really busy weekend of a lot of homework and a lot of swimming. And I also had a pretty bad strep throat, so I couldn't really make a commentary. I would sound like a dying seal. So let's just get straight into this tutorial. What I have here is I have a Twixtor clip, because it looks best on Twixtor clips. And I'm just going to make a marker where he gets the shot. So right there, he gets the hit marker right there or whatever. You see like the shot there. And I'm going to go back to the one, and I'm going to go over maybe 60 frames. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shift 2. Okay, now go back to your 1, and what I'm going to have in the description is, I have it in my animations folder, but what it is, it's just like a, kind of like a fire burst type of thing. I'll show you guys in a second once I get it. It's one of these. Okay, so basically what it is, I'll just go to toggle switch. Actually, I'll show you what it looks like first. It's just like that, and then it goes out slowly. Sorry about that, my mom rudely interrupted me, as she always does, but anyways, so it's just like this little water burst thing, and it goes off the screen, and by 2, it's off the screen completely, so we can just trim that up to save some render time. And I'm going to go to blend mode and put this on add. Okay, so now we have this little water thing. Let's go ahead and bring this into a new composition. Okay, and now I'm just going to make a new solid. I'm going to give this a nice little gray tone. Okay. Okay, so now put this on to add. And now it's like that onto add. And it looks really crappy. Just add a nice little levels onto this thing and some glow, so it actually is, it's actually like there. Okay, so now you see it there or whatever, and it's all nice. Now just leave that. Go back to this, your main comp, whatever. And drag the blue composition into here and line it up, and then the 2, you can trim it to save some render time. Now turn off this layer, make an adjustment layer, and make another one. Okay, so on this top one, trim it up, and go to true and 2 and trim it up as well. Now on this top one, we're gonna type in displacement map, and what we're gonna do is go to displacement map layer and set it to blue. So this is kind of like the gun waves thing. So now it only affects on this part. So if I turn off this layer completely, you can tell that, like if I zoom in, you guys can sort of see that it gets like displaced on that. And I'm just gonna bring this up to 45 and 45. So actually maybe a bit less. I'll try 25 because that's quite a bit. Okay. And you can actually set this to alpha if you want. Actually, that looks pretty gross. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to set it to blue because the thing is blue. Okay, so now we got that. Now what I'm going to do is go to my effects and presets and type in transform, or you can put magnify if you want to do the exact same thing. And I'm just going to put the scale to like 105 to get, oh no, maybe a bit more. 108, yeah, to get rid of those black lines. And there we go. So now we have this little warp around this part. So we got that done. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a download link in the description. Another one, sorry. To get the, what's it called? What's it called again? The Sapphire plugin. So we're going to go to Sapphire Distort. And we're going to go to S Warp Waves. And drag that on. And it takes a second to load because it's a really intense plugin. Go to Amplitude and change this to 0.010. So now it kind of looks watery, as you can see there. Then what we're going to do is, okay, we got to click on this adjustment layer again. Go to Effect, and I don't remember what it's called. I think it's in Sapphire. I need to remember. If not, you don't really need it. It's not that important because you can use an alternative. But I think it looked pretty cool. Yeah, I can't find it. I don't remember. Oh wait, I think it's streaks. There we go. S streaks. That's it. Okay. So now on the S streaks, go here and go to the Z distance. And actually, just leave it at default. Yeah, we're just gonna leave that at default. Maybe streak brightness to like 2 or something. There we go. That's what I did. Okay. Now last thing, go to effects and presets and type in light burst. Okay, and let's drag that on. Okay, so now we got that done. Bring the ray length to about 20. Okay. And now what else we can do is go back onto your adjustment layer that's mapped to the blue thing and type in displacement map. And then go to displacement map layer and set it to blue. So now, oh whoopsie, not displacement map, sorry, turbulent displace. Okay. And oh, you can't set. I thought you could set the turbulent displace layer to something, but I guess you can't. Okay, so let's leave that. And I'm just gonna turn my Skype online status to do not disturb. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is bring. I think we're practically done. Oh, I gotta bring the blue over top that. Go back here. Okay, so now we're practically done. So now we just gotta keyframe stuff. So go back here, keyframe the ray length, leave the intensity, that's okay. Keep the S streaks because they don't make too much of a difference. And keyframe the amplitude, and then we're going to hit U. And we're going to go to our 2 marker, and we're going to set the ray length to 0, and the amplitude to 0. So now all we have is the S streaks, which isn't, and I just clicked F9 like I always do, and that pauses Camtasia. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click, go keyframe assistant, easy ease. Okay, so now if we go through this effect, I'm just going to RAM preview this extremely quickly. So that looks pretty cool. And obviously you want it to fade out better. And you know what I think I might actually do? Because I really like the warp waves. What I'm going to do is go back to my hit U. And for the amplitude, I'm just gonna put it here. Okay. I'll go to 2 and I'll go back 30. It's 30 frames. And I'm just gonna bring this to right there. Okay, so now we have the warp waves for longer, and the warp waves look really cool. Okay, so that's about it for that effect. Looks pretty cool. Obviously, you can change this settings to however you want. And yeah, so that's about it for this tutorial. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll have download links in the description for this blue thing and for the Sapphire plugins. And yeah, that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Oh, one last thing. Okay, so editing contest. I want to extend the editing contest. Let's just go on the video. So originally the editing contest was due yesterday actually, but I think I'm gonna extend it for another 13 days or 2 weeks from yesterday. Because I want to get a few more entries, and a lot of people requested it to be extended. So instead of it being due April 8th, it's going to be due 2 weeks from April 8th, which I don't know, I can't do math right now. I think that is April 22nd, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, April 22nd. So editing contest is now due April 22nd. And yeah, so that's about it for this tutorial. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye, and have a nice day, guys. Bye-bye.